Donna Thomas, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
I just realized the jersey.
Yeah.
I hadn't realized you had on the jersey.
Come on, man.
But I understand.
And the jersey we got Anfield Sunday go beat up some boy.
Oh my goodness. You're a very happy camper.
Still.
Yeah.
48 hours later.
Yeah.
Still happy. Still happy, Tana.
Very well.
Yeah, man. Because when it not go ready, then kill me, you know. Everywhere we go, people, boy.
Yeah.
You know, commiserating.
I see the Man U fans posting all over.
Yeah, man.
Very happy campers.
Yeah, man.
What was the score line?
2-1. Like a 2-1. Nothing too, you know, just like a 2-1.
Yeah, but it only takes one, eh?
2-1 and 25-0 is still 3 points.
There you go. There you go. A very, very good morning to you. Good morning to you. You're tuned in to Nationwide this morning. NTM, The Big Show. Thank you so much for coming over and joining us in this new space. This new space that George and I will be telling you about. I'm loving the studio. I believe this is the first time we're seeing a broad shot of the new space. Good morning to our YouTubers. Hello to all of you joining us in the YouTube chat here on our YouTube channel, Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Hello to all our friends out there in Radio Land. Tune in on 90.3, 0.5, 0.7, if you're joining us from the app or from the website this morning, this Tuesday morning, Tuesday, October 21, 2025. Hello, good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm Tana.
Good morning, Tana. Good morning, listeners. I see the YouTubers, they're in full voice this morning. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being with us once again. There are still teething pains. Listen, they're not never moving a new house yet, in a new apartment. There are things, you know, the drape one, go there, so the thing to hang the curtain, the sink, you know, you need some plumbing adjustments. Your wife don't like the toilet, you have to change it. She don't like the face basin, she think the mirror too small.
Yeah.
All of these things, she think the room don't have enough lights, you need to change the color of the paint. All those things are to come. This is our first full broadcast. Of course, the mayor, Desmond McKenzie, Order of Jamaica. Yeah, what Desmond middle name again? Aloysius?
Is it?
I think something with A. Yeah, I think it's Anthony. Yeah, but he got his OJ yesterday. Very well deserved. He's the history maker because he's the one who started us off yesterday with the broadcast, the mayor's parlor. So on Sunday rather. So the innings was opened by Desmond McKenzie, and we're carrying it on right now, and we are working to improve, to tweak everything. We know that you, with your discerning eyes, are going to see many things. We are seeing them as well. We're hearing them as well. We heard somebody talk about echo. Yeah, man, we're working on all of those things to get them right in short order.
And I see a lot of your comments. Walter Coombs is saying, loving the new studio. And it's so good to have you back, George. Nia Alexander saying neat and clean. So I see you guys. I see your comments. Thank you so much for all the encouragement that I'm seeing in the YouTube chat this morning.
One person said it looked like you lose weight. So let me test it this morning. First thing.
Wait, who? You?
Somebody here. Somebody
because me can't lose more weight.
Somebody said to me, in the comments, say,
yeah,
why, George, you've been gone for so long, it look like you lose weight. When country people say you lose weight, what them say? Yeah, man, there's a phrase that country people... Yeah, man.
What them say?
They say, boy, you draw.
Oh, that is true. That's definitely what they say.
Yeah, so it look like you draw. It look like you draw.
Not at all. Quite fine,
There you go.
Yeah, and for me this morning, I'm getting the baptism because I missed orientation.
Yes, she's called school listeners, viewers.
So I'm getting the baptism this morning, and one thing is down on my list to get George is a very thick jacket.
Well, on.
Because
question for you.
Yes.
How many times did I come to Bradley Avenue and announce to the newsroom that one must get thick jacket because dog are cold?
Yeah, enough
time, don't it? So he is hard, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm already snuffy.
See that?
Yeah. And you're cool, people. Cool, not cold. Cool. Yeah, so that will take some adjusting as well. But as you spoke to the National Honors and Awards, George, yesterday, as I usually watch annually, and you look on with pride as many contributors to nation building, they go up and they're honored, they're awarded. And I was very, very happy and pleased and proud yesterday to see one of our own,
Yes.
Emily Shields,
Yes.
veteran journalist and broadcaster, going up to receive her award. And I wanted this morning to play that clip for our listeners or viewers, just in case you didn't get an opportunity to view what she said post-award on social media, I believe, when she spoke with JS News. If you have that clip, Jermaine, to play for us. That was a standout for me yesterday for obvious reasons. But also a standout for me was that young man who was also awarded with an award for gallantry. And it just goes to show that it's good to do something good in your neighborhood.
Yes.
And that someone or a group of people will be always out there watching and observing. And what you do and what they observe might just land you an award. So if you have that clip for us, Jermaine, of Emily Crooks Shields, the veteran journalist and broadcaster yesterday, post her award and what she had to say. Importantly, too, saying that you don't always agree with what I have to say, but just know that what I'm bringing forth to you when I do take to the microphone is based on a lot of in-depth research and in-depth analysis. Let's take a listen. There we go.
Commentary on matters of public interest. I know that a lot of times people don't really like what I have to say, but the things I say, they come after deep research and critical analysis as to what is going on. So I thank all of the media entities of which I've been a part and that have given me the voice to express my views uninhibited and uncontrolled by any editorial department. Thank you as well to all of my listeners on the hotline who bring so much color and so much flavor to the hotline, and all of the people in the diaspora who gave me such really good love. When I see you, I love you back. I love you in absentia. I love you in return, and for the honor, to God be the glory.
Beautiful. And to the young man I spoke of, George, Adrian Ajani Ellis, I was reading an article just before I came on air for the news, and it was saying that it was a student at the same institution of his, Roxanne. She had fell, suffered a serious head injury after being tripped by another student. And Adrian, he took off his undershirt, tied it around Roxanne's head to stop the bleeding, and then applied first aid techniques he had seen in movies.
Wow.
And on TikTok videos. So sometimes we do complain about what the kiddos are watching on TikTok.
Yeah.
But what he did to help to, apply that first aid to one of his classmates, Roxanne, he learned from TikTok, and yesterday he was awarded for that a badge of honor for gallantry, the only badge of honor for gallantry this year.
Yeah. Fantastic. Using his shirt as a tourniquet. Yeah. And just the clarity of thought to apply something you would have seen in a moment of emergency. It's tremendous, and we need to encourage them when they're young. You'd have seen, and congratulations to him, you'd have seen me share a video yesterday in our news group of two boys, was it a boy and a girl? Two boys in a junior school challenge quiz going head to head with some math questions.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely brilliant. And, there's so much to excite you and excite me about Jamaica and the people. I've said many times, at our best, Jamaicans are better than everybody else. At our worst, we make everybody look like them now try.
Yeah.
You understand? We're just like that as a people. But things like young Ajani warming the heart with his humanitarian moment in that instance to say, you know what? Let me help. Let me use what I saw. I believe in what I saw first. So the ability to know that what he saw wasn't a gimmick, as so many things on TikTok, gimmickry. Knowing that this is the right thing to do if I find myself in such a situation. I'm sure he never even thought of it, but he saw it, recognized that, that which I saw can be applied here, brilliant for him. And I'm very, very happy that he was selected and that he got his award for gallantry.
Gallantry.
The only one of the kind, is it?
Only one.
Yeah.
The only one this year. I see Carlene Heslop saying, "Congrats, young man," and another YouTuber, Me and My Sister. Are you new to the chat? Me and My Sister. First time I'm seeing you in the chat. Let us know. But Me and My Sister saying things like that I love to see. And Carnox saying to you, George, so true. And several of you commenting and just congratulating Ajani Otisby as well, saying congratulations to the young man.
You know what we can't let slide though?
Yes.
At 6:47 on this Tuesday morning. We need to ask, why was the opposition leader absent? Because
Indeed.
if the opposition leader was well enough to do his duty as PNP president and lay a wreath at the grave of the great Norman Manley, the national hero, hours later required to be in attendance at King's House, what could have caused him to not be well enough to attend upon that ceremony? And these are not small things. These are not things that we should let slide. We should not normalize these things, because I keep telling people, all it takes for the whole custom and expectation of good manners, decorum, professionalism, and good protocol, which might seem like a misnomer, good protocol, bad protocol, but there is bad protocol, yeah? But all it takes for all of those things to collapse is for all parties to become combatants at every step and say, okay, you did that, I'm going to do that. You snubbed me here, I'm going to snub you there. You didn't regard me here, I'm not going to regard you here. You didn't respect that occasion, I'm not going to respect this occasion. And then it all collapses. Because moving from what happened at the swearing in of the Prime Minister, something which I don't take lightly any at all, what happened at King's House, or what didn't happen where the opposition leader is concerned, is highly troubling. And I don't know, but you come together as the opposition party, you sign a code of conduct. You sign a code of conduct about, the behavior that you're going to apply, the standard that you're going to maintain, the way you're going to carry out your duties with dignity. There was nothing dignified about the absence, save and except that it was an extreme, well, not even an extreme, but a medical emergency. Any other excuse is not applicable. If it is not a medical emergency, Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition, ought to have been at King's House on Monday. No other excuse. And I beg the Prime Minister to continue, because he's not on that path, to continue to avoid tit for tat and to continue avoiding returning Mark Golding's energy then. Yeah, because that's all it takes for all of this to fall flat. You can't sign a code of conduct about how you're going to conduct yourself in public life. And in these little things which are so important, you're showing another face. Not good enough.
Without more, George, as we wrap this What's on My Mind segment, it's unstatesmanlike. Yeah, without more. So we wait to hear the more. But for now, I'd say, yeah, unstatesmanlike not to have attended the National Honors and Awards.